everybody, and happy Hump Day, Wednesday, um, May 4th, 2022. Princess Harley has been pretty relaxed and slept all through the night, except a few times she woke me up to get more drugs. Um, but I can't stress this enough how important it is to learn your love language of your dog so you can provide for them when they are in their final hours. I would not trade this time with her, just like with my dad, who can't make time to be by their dad's bedside because man controls the world. I will never understand that. I will never understand that. So for me, she's earned this. She's not suffering. Oh, those Caesars, she looked at me like, yeah, I'll take some drugs now. Thank you very much. I'm tired of being putting up the deuce. I'll take the drugs. She's stubborn like her mother, so. But it was so cool to nuzzle her and, my cheek to fit into her head like we belong together, like I'm a real mom, even though I obviously didn't give birth to her. But to have that bond with her where my cheekbone is sitting inside of her, I can't even, it's unreal. And I just kept falling asleep with her like that. I've never been able to sleep like that. Last night, and I mean, all week, ever since Sunday when this started, um, she's just been a love and wants to be with me. And I love that. And then her sniffing me last night, trying to figure out what's going on with me and help me with my head pain. And she did. I mean, it was unreal what she could do. She smacked me a couple times though, and I was like, okay, I hope there's a reason. But it was unreal how when she was doing this all the way up, how I could feel the pain just like slowly dissolve. Like how in the heck she knew that? I will never. I mean, their instinct. I mean, out in the wild, they take care of each other. They don't call a vet. Animals. I mean, I'm just saying. So, anyway, back to my mornings with Jesus, with Princess Harley, right here, and Princess Hannah Grace, right here. Yep, let me grab your bag. She looked up like, what? Whatever you ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. John 14, verse 13. My 16-year-old grandson Ty was scheduled to retake his driver's test. Last week he failed because he'd hit a curb while attempting to parallel park. The tester had sent him home to practice and then returned the following week. Ty had been devastated. A chronic illness had kept him housebound for almost 3 years. He went to school online and rarely left his home. Sounds like me the last couple of years. But this past summer, he'd found a bright spot when he took driver's training. He reunited with old friends he hadn't seen since middle school. He'd laughed, chatted, and had fun. When he'd passed the written test, he'd been able to drive with an adult in the front seat. Driving would give him freedom, and he'd proved to be an excellent driver. His folks had also surprised him with a truck. Getting his license meant the world to Ty. On my knees, I prayed, Jesus, is it wrong to pray for something so small? A boy to pass his driver's test? Ty so desperately needs a win. Please help him pass the test. Over the years, many people had prayed for Ty to be cured, but it hadn't happened. Getting his license and being able to go out would bring joy to Ty and to his family, who yearned for him to be happy. I felt certain Jesus wanted Ty to be happy too. I remembered the verse, ask and you will receive, Matthew 7:7. So I stayed on my knees until I got the call. Ty had passed. Pat Butler Dyson? Well, ask and you shall receive. Well, I would love for Harley to stay longer. But he already gave me 8 more months with her. So I don't feel right asking. I was able to successfully get her to 17 years without the help of a vet. All I needed was rabies because man requires it. It's not required in the Bible. Man requires it. Face step. Ask Jesus to reassure you that it's okay to pray for anything in your heart. She's like losing my kid. And y'all know I didn't choose to have pets. Choose to have kids. I chose to have pets instead. And I took them to work with me. Except Harley got too mouthy with the clients, so she was grounded from the office. But Brad Burkhart and Farah, thank you for all of the years of help with her. You allowed me to continue on the hell what man demands of each and every one of us. Just like I didn't get the peace and quiet to enjoy the time by my father's bedside. Instead, I was entering tax returns. Well, guess what? I'm not doing any of that. Instead, I was drawing and coloring yesterday. And I'm about to do some more of that, I believe. Because I can sit here and be with her, not leave her side. I haven't turned the TV on in several days because I could care less. Now we have this music going, Christian music. Although last night when she wanted to get up and literally stood up, how she stood up, I will never know. As much as the CBD and THC she had, but I was like, you are a warrior, and she knew it. Oh boy, she knew it. She was strong. Her legs are strong. She stood up, looked at me, like we need to come down to my bed. I want to invite you in. So she officially invited me in, and she took care of me last night. And the way they know how. It's a shame more people can't be like Princess Harley. That's what the world needs. Is unconditional love. Like Princess Harley always gave to everyone she met. Just like me. She has always been a love despite the cards she was dealt. And I am so grateful that God led us to this ginormous Coco Cabana entitled that's the Banana Bay Resort. Because she loved it here. She had so much fun. She got to bark, even though I scolded her because she got kind of would do it a lot excessively because she's a mouse. She's always been a mouse. But to have the water and her lead me to different people is incredible. And I still have some other detective work I need to look into of what she wanted me to do. And I'm glad I took a picture of her where she was sitting. But I hope you have a great day and you learn the love language of your beloved animals like I have with mine. It is worth every second of the time that you spend with them, both learning and trial and error, and you can't scold them. You have to learn together. And Hannah, she is the biggest sponge I've ever had in my life. I'm teaching her how to take a bite. She's still having some issues. She wants to take the whole thing. So I break it a little. I might take a bite, and then I help her. So she's learning. But I'm like, I call them monkeys, so why not teach my dogs? I still would like a monkey, though, especially here at the Banana Bay Resort. I think we should have a monkey. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed this video. Love to all bunches and bunches.